Congratulations again. You found your way to the Blazor puzzle. I'm Carl Franklin from AppVNext. That's Jeff Fritz from Microsoft. Jeff.
How do, Carl? Good to see you. How's things?
Good to see you, man. I'm getting psyched to go to build.
Are you? That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
You're not getting psyched.
I'm not going to build.
No. You're getting psyched for build, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Big product release at Build. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Yep. But next week I'll be in Stockholm for DevSum, Tibi Kavach's event there. And so I'll probably be doing the show from DevSum, and then the following week I'll be doing it from Build. So, we'll switch it up.
Will you be broadcasting from a castle?
No, that's codeinacastle.com. That's going to be in September.
Okay.
All right.
I better get my tickets for that one.
Yeah, you better. Enough chit chat. Let's get into last week's puzzle. All right, so we have a global server Blazor web app. That means it's a Blazor web app where the interactivity is server and the location is global.
Yep.
We have a component with a text parameter called text value. Right here's the component. Text value right there. Okay. And the component hosts an input text box that changes the value of the text value string. And we instantiate it right here. And we expected that the value of text value will be updated in the page that hosts the component right here whenever the user changes the value of that input text box. But it doesn't. Take a look at it right here. On the surface, it seems pretty logical, right?
Yeah, right. We're passing in a parameter. It's a string. It's a reference type. Okay.
Yeah.
And when that value inside the input text box is changed because you keyed something in there, well, onChange should trigger, walk up the stack, and fire state has changed and notify everybody that text value is different.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it kind of builds on what we did last week, where the reference type. Just changing that wasn't enough to call status change. So I figured, well, this week, we'll go one step further. We'll do status changed and we'll see if it works. So
yeah, we know how to do this.
Yeah, of course. This is easy stuff.
This is the Blazor puzzle. No.
All right. So I'm just going to type something. I'll hit tab. Nothing happens. You can see my tab is up here.
Yeah. Okay.
So the solution to this is really not all that intuitive, but it's a very cool feature of Blazor binding. First of all, I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to change just this assigning of the parameter to a binding at bind dash text value. Now, you know that in Blazor components and in every other HTML component in Blazor, you can use @bind to bind to the default property of whatever the component is, right? But if you specify the property that you're binding it to, right, then you're bound to that. Now, when you do that, Blazor expects something else on this side. It expects an event callback of string called text value changed. And this is a convention that if this is the property, then it's expecting an event callback called that property name changed. And then inside, when you invoke that, then the binding goes up the stack and it goes the other way. Isn't that cool?
That's not what I would have expected. Okay.
Yeah, me either. This is a very, very sort of subtle and very cool feature of Blazor binding. So let's try it. Again, I'm going to change this. I'm going to press tab. Boom.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. But just to prove my point about this convention, if I change this to, say, text values changed.
Right.
And I run it.
So it's a different name from the parameter.
Right. Oh. My component does not have a property matching the name text value change. So it's expecting this.
Yeah, this is Blazor kind of showing its cards that it's looking for that event callback convention. Okay.
Right. And
right.
interestingly, you do not have to bind the value here. You just specify the value here because you're changing it. You're obviously changing it inside here, but when it does change, you're invoking that event callback.
Okay.
Cool, huh?
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit further than I had gone with hosting and sending notifications from form components. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we did get a few people to write in, and only one had the correct answer, but we did get a few other answers that, maybe honorable mention, but we just picked one at random, and the winner is, drumroll please, James McDaniel from Reading in the UK.
Hey, there we go. Congratulations to you, James.
Congratulations, James. And for having your answer picked at random from all the right answers, we're going to give you one of these, a Blazor puzzle mug.
Ooh.
And not only that, you're going to get one of these, a Blazor puzzle t-shirt.
Now that's fancy.
Isn't that fancy? But James, we want you to take a picture of yourself, a selfie, holding the mug in the t-shirt and send it to us.
Yes.
We've gotten a couple of those, right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But not enough. We need everybody to do that so we can brag about you on social media.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You won the puzzle.
Yep. Wear it proudly. Sip it proudly. Okay, let's get into this week's puzzle. All right, Jeff, this is yours, so I'm going to let you take it away.
So a common pattern that we see in a lot of websites is that search text box you see right up at the top. Hey, I want to search for blog posts on this blog, or I want to search for news articles on this page, or documentation, and there's a search text box right in the top middle of the page. Looks really nice on a phone. And I want to put that on a Blazor server-side rendered web application. These run great on Azure Container Apps, the smaller container application. But this little bit of interactivity, I just want to get connected. So in the MainLayout.razor, I've placed a text box. It's right up there. It's right next to the About link, placeholder search. I want to connect this to the SearchResults.razor page that I have out there. Now, I put a repository class out there that has a list of our episodes. I've reused this same list of episodes from several of our puzzles. And I've already got this page set up so that for the search term parameter that it receives, do the search, set it to the collection of episodes, and we'll just do a for loop and list out, here's the episodes.
Okay, now here's your repository.
There's the repository. It's just a list of episodes.
Returns a list of episodes.
There's the list, just hard-coded.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down, there's a search method that just does a simple link query against it.
Okay. Now, you might say, yeah, this is a static server-side rendered page, but what's with the code? Well, here's the thing. This code is not interactive code.
No.
It's code that's running on the server.
Yep.
You can still have code in a static server-side rendered Blazor web app. It's just not interactive.
Absolutely. We want to connect that form component.
Yeah, so we want to do that. We want to connect this input box to the search result, right?
Yep.
Still staying statically server-side rendered. Boy, I almost said that wrong. Still staying static.
That's right. And because it's in the header, that means that this search box needs to be able to work from both the sample weather page and the home page.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
How do we get that connected?
And so, as you say, there is no wrong answer. You say that the only wrong answer is the one that doesn't work.
That's right. If you're able to key in a search term up there and it returns, it routes to the search results page and shows results for that term, you've got a working and solved version of the puzzle.
Fantastic. And remember, no interactivity, right, Jeff?
That's right. We're not turning on no dropping in and making something server-side interactive or WebAssembly interactive. We want this to stay just SSR, static server rendering.
This is a Blazor puzzle, Jeff. This is awesome.
All right.
This is something you're going to have to use your noodle for, and think outside the box, outside the input box, that is.
Ooh.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
if
think
you
we got a title for the puzzle.
Yeah, that's right. And I didn't mention before that if you think you know the answer, well, I guess I'm mentioning it now. If you think you know the answer to this, what you want to do is write it on the back of a $100 bill and send it with a case of scotch to this email address, blazorpuzzle@appvnext.com. Subject puzzle number 34. All right. Obsess away, kids. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.
Take care, friends.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out blazortrain.com and the .NETshow.com for more great content.